It's nice to see you tonight. I just want to go over a couple of points that we discussed during tonight's lesson. The picture here on the left-hand side is the one we took right at the beginning of the session, and the one on the right is what we did a little bit later on after we'd worked on a couple of drills and changed a couple of things. Now, the first thing you notice is the position of your hands. This was the first thing really that we highlighted. There you can see that your hands are very much in the middle of your legs there, and a little bit behind the golf ball. The one on the right, when we just changed them, we've got your hands a little bit forward of the golf ball, just on the inside of your left side. That promotes more of a downward strike on the golf ball. And there you want your hands, when you return back to impact, you want your hands leading that golf club. It just gains a little bit more control over the ball and the club, creating a better consistent strike. Also, we highlighted your alignment. You had a tendency to aim your body a little bit to the right hand side, which if you had a square club face will promote a hook or a draw type shot, and one of the problems you had was hitting the ball to the left. When you made a good swing, because of your alignment, the ball went out to the right. When you manipulated the shot from going left the club face open, and then the ball went even further to the right hand side. So here on the right hand side, the right hand video, we put a little shaft down there just to highlight your alignment, making sure when you're setting up in the future that your body's aiming a little bit to the left of the target and club face aiming straight at your target. When you swing the club across your body, it's going to give you the best chance to hit that ball straight down your target line. The main area of focus that we wanted to look at was really the angle of your left wrist during the backswing and the angle of your club face. Now, as we take you through the swing on the left hand side, so the swing and your wrists are quite tense and quite firm. But as we highlighted at the top of your backswing there, you had quite a closed club face. We did say that on the way back down you would need to open up that club face to try and hit the ball fairly straight. If you did it too much, you got the one that went out to the right. If you didn't do it at all and tried to compensate for the one going to the right, you got the club face coming back to the golf ball at impact in a closed position, and that's when you hit the ball out to the left hand side. What we did highlight, let's set you back down here, you had a slightly bowed left wrist, and the velcro bit there on your glove was aiming away from your target, when ideally you want it to be, your left wrist wants to be a little bit flatter. Allow your forearms to rotate on the way back, keeping that club face much squarer to your target. So as I take you through a little bit further down the swing, you're having to work very hard to control that club through impact. And again, we highlighted just this separation there between your left arm and your body, which is restricting those forearms from rotating. So you're really working quite hard to keep that club face open to your target, to stop it going left, which again in turn is creating a wide open club face, which is creating that shot that goes out to the right hand side. So we gave you a little drill to work on here on the right hand side. First off, take your normal setup, much better alignment and with a hand position, and then we got you to lift the club up so it was parallel to the ground there, and then we got you to rotate your forearms so then they was parallel to your feet or aiming down your target line, and then we got you to swing the club from there. So as we take you to the back, can't quite see the club face, but you see the velcro bit there on your left hand, is now aiming sort of straight forwards away from your body rather than backwards away from the target. So that's creating a much more square club face, and your club face now should be pointing straight down your target line, okay, and the face of the club should be pointing out away to the front of you. So having that position in mind when you swing the club down, you can naturally rotate your forearms, allow your forearms to rotate, squaring up the club face and then closing down after impact. This occasion, because of force of habit, we could do with a little bit more work on that rotation of your forearms. Ideally there we shouldn't be able to see the glove on your left hand. It should be blocked out by your right hand. So we just need a little bit more rotation just to keep that ball going much straighter. What you can see there, just from a slight change in movement, a complete big difference there between the gap and the separation in your left arm. Left arm there is much straighter, whereas here your left arm is bent and really restricting that rotation from happening. So if you keep working on those drills that we gave you, again we gave you another drill about just making a few baseball swings. We said that the baseball swing is very similar to a golf swing, just for the golf swing we're bending over a little bit, so it looks a little bit differently. So if you keep working on those two drills, keep me updated on how it's going, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.